Okay, in this video, it's just a quick look at some of the Panasonic GH7 sort of price drops. And to be honest, the GH7 has not really been that kind of favourable for offers and things. I mean, certainly not to us in the UK, you know, like it released, it was sort of £2,000. You never really got any kind of incentives with it, no extended warranty. You know, no free SD card or, you know, CF Express Type B card or that kind of stuff, you know, no like additional incentive. Usually they kind of team up with SanDisk to kind of do something like that. And in the US, you could actually do that and a few other territories. But for us in the UK, it's kind of been sat just, you know, top retail price, no real incentives. I think the best I'd seen it was kind of on CVP that they've always done it at about sort of £80 off. Including VAT. So, you know, that's probably about the best you could get, like 80 quid off of it. But recently on Amazon, the UK site, and on the US site, they've just kind of dropped the price of them. So, you know, it's 13% off. So it's the most kind of substantial drop I've ever seen in the price of the GH7 so far. So it's, you know, just over 1,700, which is pretty good. Obviously, that's including VAT. So, you know, if you can claim VAT back on that, you're looking at a good saving on top of that as well. But it's it's quite a good kind of substantial saving there. So I mean, it really only probably puts you in line to get that free card that you could get in the US offer that was, you know, months and months and months ago. But even so, you know, it's nearly £300 off the kind of ticket price of the item. So it is a good saving, and that translates across to the Leica lens as well. So there's a small kind of discount there, so you get 4% between the two, so that equates to basically you get £100 off it. With a standard lens, there's no kind of discount there, but really you're only paying £150 for that kit lens anyway, like on top of the actual markup of the camera. But now obviously that doesn't make sense with the kind of 13% reduction there. So that's UK. I'll leave a link and stuff to that. For America, there's a 9% kind of reduction. So obviously we're looking at USD now. So it goes down from $2,100 to just under $2,000, which again, it might not actually be as appealing as the initial offering of it, where you got that card with it, because that card was, you know, a few £100 kind of card. I can't remember exactly. I think it was a 320 gig SanDisk card, CF Express Type B. So, you know, that was a really decent offering at that kind of time. And, you know, quite a lot of time's gone on since the release of this camera. There's been a couple of new releases in between that. So it probably is about time that the body of this camera sort of started coming down in price. But like I say, for me, certainly as somebody in the UK, there kind of needs to be these things to kind of sell it, really. You've got at £2,000 without any extended warranty or any kind of incentive. It's not, you know, it's not a super attractive offer, really. I mean, certainly not for me as somebody that owns like the GH5 and the GH6. It's not there's not a lot there. I mean, it's only a one generation release, but even to replace my GH5, I'm still not super sold on that for kind of 2,000. So it's it's nice to see that the price of these is coming down a little bit. I mean, one of the main things really, like I say, that kind of holds me back is the kind of pro services is all just locked into full frame cameras. And I do find that quite concerning, that it is kind of like, you know, if you can't offer a 3-year or 5-year warranty on a camera, what does that kind of say for the outlook of that system? And, you know, I don't want to go down the route of like MFT's dead or dying or whatever, because, you know, all the gear that exists now could probably take me through my lifetime and I'll be happy in that ecosystem. You know, there are lenses that I'd still like to buy. There are camera bodies that I'd still get. It's not even that. It's just the kind of, you know, like, why is it only full frame cameras like that? To me, that makes no sense. Like, back when the GH6 came out, we got a 5-year warranty on it. My GH5, I got a 3-year warranty on it. It just seems slightly strange that kind of doesn't exist anymore, that you can get that on Micro Four Thirds cameras, unless it's through maybe like a third party or like an incentive deal. But when you go on to like even apply on Lumix Pro services, it says it's down anyway. So I don't know if that's due to, you know, the new camera release and they're pulling that in there, because obviously that's part of the S-series cameras anyway. So, you know, that's going to end up in here able to qualify for it. But yeah, it's nice to see the prices coming down, but again, like I say, it's just a shame these kind of additional incentives aren't there, but it is good to see that they've kind of moved the needle on it a little bit at least, and it's starting to come down. I mean, outside of Amazon, it's only actually on Amazon I've seen these prices. I don't know if this will then translate to other places, if this is just like a quick deal and it's going to be over soon, or if it is actually a bit of a price reduction and it will roll across to other sites. Like I say, CVP's always been the cheapest that I've found previously, and that's at sort of 1,918, so like I say, 80 quid off the ticket value, or like the RRP of the camera. And obviously it's worth noting as well, this is actually verified by Amazon. It's not like you're getting it from some kind of like shop that's like overseas, and it's a bit of like it'd be like a weird grey market camera that's like a bit it's just essentially verified by Amazon. You can get it on basically, you can order it and get it tomorrow, and it says it's through the Panasonic store, so it's a kind of like a legit listing. So yeah, that's interesting that's kind of sat like that. Like I said, I don't know if it'll pull across to other cameras. I mean, what I really wanted to see, I was really hoping they'd do, they did it with the G9 Mark II. They did a kind of a body and lens bundle where you could actually get a couple of Lumix lenses really cheap with it. I can't remember what it was. I think it was about £100 or $100 per lens, and you could pick a couple out, and they had like the Summilux 9mm and things like that. And if I could get the GH7 with the Summilux for between 15 and 1700, like I'd be buying that like in a heartbeat. That's a great deal. But sort of as it stands, body only, I'm still not quite there with it, but it's kind of it's certainly a better deal than it was. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to keep an eye on this and sort of see where this is heading. But yeah, if you're looking to kind of upgrade to it, kind of let me know, and yeah, just let me know in the comments what your kind of thoughts on all of this are.